So next to go, two left to go. And it is Wendi Williamson, Don Vito. Don Vito MH is next to come down the centre line. Running a little bit behind time now. We were so ahead of the clock. There is Jodie Dunstan's score, and it's a personal best, 64.348 for Holland's Bend Highlander and Jodie Dunstan. They go fourth. That horse has got all the capabilities. He could be in the lead so easily, but those mistakes, they were evident, they were apparent, and they were expensive. And you had her in the lead, actually. Yes, I agree. She could well have been 66.719. But our next to go is now this lovely chestnuts. Wendi Williamson, Don Vito MH. Wendi, 52 years of age. 71 is their top score by Don Federico. The dam is Edelheid. And I mean, these two have all of the attributes to go to the top of the leaderboards. There's Chestnuts, 11-year-old Gelding, and the Damsar Anna Moore. Well, Wendi representing New Zealand. Just struggling, another one struggling with that transition. Wendi actually took her time and made sure that she did get those Piaffe steps. Started her career off in New Zealand, spent a good time in the UK. That was back in the late teens, 17, 18, when she competed a good horse in Deja Vu. Don Amour was another horse that she brought up through the grades, but now very much Don Vito is a horse that is making his mark in the equestrian world, and definitely one that could be knocking at the door. These guys, a lot of these guys are using the Sydney CDI as part qualification for the Paris Olympics, and this could be a last run for a number of them. We could be seeing some of the stars. It's very much an open book, the dressage, and everybody hoping to get that coveted place. So keeping up the only score at the moment over 70%. And if we go back, and I've commentated on this horse quite a few times, he's very consistent. Wendi super in the tack. Don Vito has hardly been ever out of the top two. I don't think he has been ever out of the top two in his international career. And that goes for both New Zealand and Australia. he has been an incredible horse. Been here, competed here last year in the Grand Prix, finished second in both the Grand Prix and the Grand Prix Freestyle, and then went on to the CDI in New Zealand shortly after, and placed very well there. In his last 6 internationals at the Grand Prix Freestyle level, at 3-star level, he has not lost his top spot, and he has at Grand Prix topped over 72%. So it could be a PB in the making for these two. 7.1, that's the biggest score we've seen for the Zigzag from memory. And again, the transitions, these are so important with the coefficient of 2 for a lot of them. And he's a lovely powerhouse. You can see the difference. You can see those hind legs activating. They're working hard. The clear lift. Now watch for the final bit on the center line when she goes into the piaffe. Here, clear definition with the hind foot. You can see the air time. You can see the clear lift. Is it the straightest? Nope. Is it the best we've seen? I would say yes, especially on this last center line. 7.5 for the passage. I think it's got to be a 7.3 for the piaffe. 7.2. Oh, so close. And 7.1 for her final passage. So that is going to be our new leader for sure. Wendi Williamson, Don Vito, MH, the 11-year-old by Don Federico Anamor, the Dam Sire, will go into the lead with 1 left to go before the next break, and that will be Mark Kiddle. Mark is riding Penny Hill